Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream. This is kind of an unplanned live stream when I came across some Series 2, the brand new set that's not supposed to come out until Friday. I had to open some stuff up. So we're going to open this and show you this kind of like a sneak peek break. It is retail, so we're opening a bunch of blasters and a bunch of hanger boxes tonight. Each spot is going to be for one hanger and one blaster box. Sorry for the short delay. Was it a Little League baseball game that went the distance there? And we ended up winning, so that was good. But as soon as I got in the door, got all set to go, and now we're ready to go. So I do apologize that I think we started like 7 minutes late, but we're ready now. So I already did a preview video for you guys today, and I had fun doing it. It was like a 30-minute video. We went through every card in detail. And by the way, I had a big swing and a miss in the preview video, and I will show it to you now. And I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Now, if you take a look, this is from my PC. This is 1954 Topps cards. Okay, I have a bunch of them, as you can see here. These little things here, I actually kept track of like what I paid for each one, by the way, just because that's what I did with these older cards. But you can see, take a look. There's an autograph on every single one. Just you can see the autos are all there. So a whole bunch of these 54 cards. But then I found this card, and so I just thought it was like a 70 years of Topps card, because doesn't it look like it's a 70 years of Topps? Just like a 54. So I didn't really think anything of it. But if you look closer, it says Topps Certified Auto. Now, if they would have had that in a different color ink and not the black ink, I would have thought that, I think I would like to think that I would have noticed that it was real auto, if it was like red ink or blue ink. But it is an actual autograph card. It looks like it's printed on there, doesn't it? But if you look really closely, a couple of you super eagle-eyed subscribers there pointed out, hey, that says Topps Certified at the bottom. It is an autograph right there. So congratulations on that one, Dylan. Very, very nice stuff right there. There he is, says, thanks for the break. Super excited about that, Mize. Dylan Johnson's getting this one. So we had an autograph out of one of our retail boxes, and totally took me by surprise. So if you come across any cards like this that usually have a facsimile auto on there, like 1954 Topps, always make sure you look for the Topps Certified, because when you're just going through, that black ink really doesn't stand out from what the regular cards look like. As you can see here, let's just put them side by side. This is, it doesn't really look any different. So that's why I made the mistake. I do apologize. I am pretty familiar with the 54 set, because I was trying to build it there for a while back in 2017. I never finished the set, though. I have a whole bunch of cards, though. Still need the Hank Aaron rookie card, amongst others. The Ted Williams, Hank Aaron, and so on. But with all that being said, maybe one of these days I'll get around to working on that 54 set and put it together. But we've got a break for you tonight, and it's 2021 Topps Series 2. So I'll tell you a little bit about how I came across all of these. I was on eBay last night looking up Series 2, because I got a text from Jeff who said that, guess what, man, Series 2's out. Supposedly some Walmarts have been putting them out. And so I decided to look on eBay, and I saw a few boxes on there, actually, and I noticed there's a seller in New Martinsville or New Martinsburg, West Virginia, about 95 miles away, that had a whole bunch of hanger boxes. I don't know if I still have the screenshot or not to prove it or not, but I noticed that, and I messaged him on eBay, and I said, hey, I'm interested in your cards. The only problem is I need them tomorrow. And I said that I lived in Pennsylvania, and asked if I could pick them up tomorrow, and he worked it out that he was able to meet me for all the cards. Oh, yes, here it is. This is the exact screenshot you can see right there. $270 plus $12 shipping. He had 15 of them. So came to pass, went out there this morning, drove the whole way to West Virginia and with Heather, and picked up these blaster boxes and hanger boxes from this seller. So we're going to open them up now. You get to see Topps Series 2 5 days early. So let's go ahead and show you the break order first and foremost. We've got James taking the first spot. Each spot's going to be a blaster and a hanger. We've got Michael Hafey as well. We've got Scott Cochran. We've got Brock Russell. We've got Manuel Pacheco at 5. Jimmy Webb at 6. David W. at 7. Riley at 8. Michael W. at 9. Steve at 10. And Mike M. at 11. LG says, is it too late to buy in? To the retail break it is, but I have plenty of spots available for the jumbos, and I will be putting the hobby boxes on sale tonight. So I have 20 cases of 21 Series 2 coming in. So lots and lots of spaces and spots. If you'd like to get a box, you can sign up on my Patreon if you haven't already. It's $3 per month to have access to any break. 623 Loverboy says, hey Jabs, would you say Topps Update is the best set out of all of them? If not, what set do you believe is the best set for card investment from this year? That's a good question. Last year, not so much. 2020 Update was kind of a disappointment last year. Let's go ahead and start ripping right now. 2020 Update was the worst of the 3 releases last year. Very, very weak. The whole pandemic shortened season kind of screwed things up for value. Not a lot of great prospects in there at all. Usually, though, it's pretty good. I really like the 2019 Update set. Is one of my favorites. 2018 Update, like, look out, that set's crazy. And 2021 Update is going to be really good. You're going to have Jared Kellnick in there, who just got sent down because he couldn't even hit 100. And Wander Franco may be in there if he gets called up. So I think you're going to have some pretty good ones in Update this year. Your Mean Mercedes should be in there as well. Also, you're going to have your rookie debuts. Usually about 10, 15 rookie debut cards in there. JT Brubaker is in this set. Adrena Lives will be looking for him. Let's see what we've got. Kyle, send me an email and I'll check into that and see if I have a tracking number for you and we can figure it out. Jack says, how about Adam Frazier, Dark Horse MVP? Leads the league in doubles and also overall hits right now, which is pretty good. Got a Zach Birdie right there. There's Tucker Davidson. So we'll still go pretty slow. And I'm not going to rush through these tonight since it's our first time seeing these. Now, once we get to our like large-scale jumbo breaks and stuff like that, we'll mostly just be looking for the autographs and relics, and we'll probably just be passing these cards, like the base cards, by because we will have seen them a million times. Louisville says, what about Jesse Winker? Jesse Winker hitting 250 with like 16 home runs, 15, 16 home runs. Yeah, if you have any Jesse Winker rookie cards, you might want to hang on to them because those cards are going to be going up and up for sure. I really love the 65 style cards, by the way, inside each and every hanger and blaster. Instead of the 52 redos, you might remember in retail you had those 1952 style designs. Now they have 1965 designs, and we have a card here. It's a 1965 Fernando Tatis Jr. Take a look at that one. That's a pretty card right there. He's also the cover boy of the set. We'll flip it over and show you the back. Has that 1965 design. That is a great card right there. Love that one a lot. So, James, congrats on that one. Also, you got a Seager, and then we have the Gary Carter 65 one as well. Sam Huff, 86. Jacob Degrom with his 0.61 earned run average is just going crazy this year. It might get interesting. If Jacob Degrom can have an earned run average around 1, like in like August, he might be able to break the modern day record. 112, I believe, is the modern day record for a season earned run average. Bob Gibson in 1968 caused MLB to just lower the mound after that. It was just so dominant. And we still have yet to find a Ke'Bryan Hayes, which is the card that I want to find. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the #1 rookie in the set. Haven't yet found that. Jack Evans says MLB pitchers are cheating. Yes, that's pretty much a well-known fact that pitchers around the league are using substances to, better control the ball and get better spin rates and thereby be more effective. Let's go ahead and flip this over and see what we can find. I got a Corey Kluber right there. First time seeing Klubs in a Yankees uniform on a card. That's kind of cool. What is this? Shopping Cart Surf. These team cards, kind of interesting. I think my least favorite card is the Minnesota Twins team card of 2021. I haven't seen any card that I hate yet from this set that just kind of like annoys me, and this is a great one. This isn't annoying me at all. Alex Kirilloff, and it is a beautiful #2 rookie card in the set right there. Again, I mentioned this in the preview video. I'm not a big fan of the landscape cards for rookie cards because when you go to get a PSA slabbed, it just doesn't look cool when you have to look at the card like this. It's like, come on. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back to it. We have the Blue Jays. Gloves are hats. Interesting card right there. All right, so James, you still have a blaster box coming your way. Luke says, how much are the blasters going to be? I'll tell you what, I'm guessing that they are going to be around $20 a piece on Target's website, and I'm also guessing you're going to be able to get a maximum of 10. We'll see. Maybe they would be $25, but I don't think so. The Series 1 blasters were 20 bucks. But they should go on sale on Target's website at between 6 and 9 a.m. So you better be up at 6 just in case the drop goes early. You don't want to miss out on your chance of getting some Series 2. So here's our blaster box. There's 7 packs in here. There's also 99 total cards per box. One of those is going to be one of these manufactured Relic cards. And by the way, you might say, where's that dumb manufactured Relic pack? It's inside the packs this year, which is interesting that they've done that. I kind of like that, actually. You never know which pack it's going to be in. It almost feels like you're pulling a Relic, which is kind of cool. Kevin said he saw fuzzy. People think Degrom is cheating. Well, I'm sure he's using sticky stuff, which is pretty much what every other pitcher in the major leagues is doing. If they're not using sticky stuff, they're using sunscreen, which is still sticky, or something like that. Here's our next pack, by the way. There's the Lance McCullers. We have a nice rainbow of Rafael Montero. We've got an Eloy Jimenez 1965 style card right there. That is a nice one. Brandon says, hey, Jabs, thanks for the heads up on the 2021 Bowman at Target. I got 6 Bowman Mega Boxes. Good job, man. I hope you'll join us on Friday morning once again, and maybe this time you'll be able to get 10 boxes of Series 2. And who knows, maybe they'll re-up with Bowman again as well. Manu says, any international Patreon news? Yep, I'm going to get that going for you. It's basically going to be the $99 tier, except it's going to be a little bit more because of the extra shipping. And look at this, a Key Brian Hayes rookie card. That is the #1 card in the set. For me, maybe you might have Kirilloff as #1 or Cronenworth or somebody else. That's a great card right there. That's the guy we're looking for. If you look up his autographs from like Topps Finest, just a base auto of his cards are going for like $150. Lots of hype around this guy right now, and he's back and healthy. He missed about the first 2 months of the season with a jammed up wrist, but he's back, and I can't wait to see what we have from him. And look at this! Speaking of what we have coming up, we have a big hit for James. We've got a 1-of-1 printing plate in our first official blaster box of the 2021 break right here. Let's save that for the end of the box just for a little bit of hype here. Ian Anderson rookie card. Actually, let's do it now. I can't make you wait. That's rude. I can't do that to you because it's killing me as well. We've got a Miguel Yajure rookie card who's kind of a bum. But anyway, let's see who it's going to be. A 1-of-1 printing plate in the first box. It says this is the actual black printing plate used to manufacture card number 428, which is going to be the Citizens Bank Park Philadelphia Phillies walking it off there. Kind of tough to tell who it is. It might be Alec Baum with Bryce Harper and Andrew Knapp. Can't really tell who's coming in there at the side. But a Philadelphia Phillies. Now, that's probably worth, I don't know, you might be able to get $100 for that, but some Phillies fan might give you $100. I was really hoping. Imagine if you had a Key Brian Hayes printing plate, or like a Cronenworth or a Kirilloff, something crazy like that. That would have been pretty awesome. Still cool to get a 1-of-1 on your first box of the 2021 Series 2 season. I would put it up there for a best offer. Honestly, I would probably put it up for $150 best offer. And then if you got an offer of $100, I would take it. That's a cool card. Just it's not like those team cards are typically common. So there's not a lot of people that are going to be after that, except for there's people out there that collect printing plates though. So you never know. And now we have it looks like maybe a icy green parallel coming up. So James, having some good luck here. It's a nice Mark Melancon. So Melancon, who's absolutely lights out this year. These are beautiful cards. I love this little set right here. Let's check out the back of the card right there. It is numbered out of 499, so a nice one right there. Mark Melanson is killing it this year at the back end of the Padres bullpen, just absolutely annihilating pretty much everybody. Hope he can keep that up. So congrats on the nice green parallel right there. There's a nice 65, Fernando Tatis Jr. Love that card as well. And let's see what else we've got. Jose Marmalejos from the Mariners, for you Mariners fans. Luis Campusano, Pavin Smith. And it looks like the Twins get another team card, because why not? Could just give the Twins another team card. Looks like they're doing some kind of players recreate namesake. I guess, what are they doing? That pose up there on the scoreboard. Interesting. But a nice 1 of 1 for James. Let's go into his next pack and see what we've got. Larry Buss is in the house. Hey, man. You just missed a 1 of 1. Where can you buy these packs? These packs are from Walmart. You can't get them yet. I got them because I found them on eBay, and I drove like 2 hours to go get them, like 4 hours round trip. It was okay, though, because Heather and I got to have a nice lunch together. Nice Mexican lunch. Filled me up. And look at this. Jackie Robinson. Nice one right there. 70 years of tops. Take a look at that one. I love how they put the older players on the new design, 2020 tops design right there with Jackie Robinson. That's a great card. Dylan Carlson, 65 tops redo card is a nice one as well. You get the Reds team card, Royals team card, Ozzie Albies, and the New York Mets team card. Looks like that might be Pete Alonso taking a dousing there at home plate. So cool stuff in that pack. Larry said, I just saw you pull the printing plate. Yeah, nice 1 of 1 pull. Got Greg Holland right there. There's Zach Gallen, future star card. Ryan Braun. Might be the last time we see Ryan Braun. I don't know if he's going to have another card or not. I think he's hanging him up. Let's turn 2 says, flashy high-end stuff. Step aside. Flagship is back. Let's turn 2. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's good to have some flagship tops back. Get back into the swing of things here. We'll be doing a lot of tops over the next week. We'll also have some more flashy stuff for you as well. There's a nice Alejandro Kirk rookie card in Polanco. On the early bird breaks on Friday, we will... Oh, by the way, this is a super thick pack. I wonder what's in here, guys. We will be breaking this Friday. I think I'm going to do some Topps Finest again this Friday, along with Panini Absolute. So we'll be doing some of the higher-end stuff. Those are like over $200 a box. I think Panini Absolute's like $200, and Finest is usually about $250. So higher-end stuff. And then we'll be breaking 2021 Topps in the evening. So we'll have a double break for you again on Friday. There's Kyle Freeland, Walmart Blue. We've got a nice Alec Boehm. 65 refractor right there. That's a great one. Freyland, thanks for joining the live stream. Thanks for the kind words. Matt Barnes. And we're down to our last pack. Gee, I wonder if this is the Relic. Guys, this pack is like double the size of a regular pack, so you're going to be able to tell which packs have the fake Relics in there. You can see that big old thick card. I guess they still give you 14 cards instead of cutting out a bunch of your cards and only giving you like maybe like 4 base cards in the pack along with the Relic. Caitlin Hoffman says, James, let's make a deal. I'm a Phillies fan, so James, you might want to try to get in contact with Caitlin Hoffman right there and see if you can arrange to sell that printing plate unless you want it for yourself. And we have a Tony Gwynn, looks like a gold patch, might be numbered on the back. It is not. It's just the, I guess, Padres color looking a little bit gold to me right there. So manufactured patch right there of Tony Gwynn. There's Bellinger one more time, and we've already seen these team cards before. So that's James' spot. Some nice cards in there. Spot number 1 is done. Brian says, what did you have for dinner tonight? That's a good question. I'll tell you here in a second. Once I get James' cards all put away. I actually had dinner right before, not right before, but pretty much like 25 minutes before going live with you guys. Had a late dinner today just because the Mexican lunch was really filling and I wasn't really hungry around dinner time. Get the next blaster up here. So Heather made me meatball subs for dinner and they were absolutely amazing. And I don't think I'm going to be hungry the rest of the night for sure. Let's see what we can find now in spot number 2. This one is for Michael. So, Michael, best of luck to you. We'll start things off with your hanger box and see what we can find. B. Carrasco says, hey, Jeff, do you think 2022 Topps flagship will be in high demand because guys like Wander, Adley Rushman, Bobby Witt, Mackenzie Gore will get called up and have their rookie cards? It could be. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes Topps will hold rookies back, and they won't put them in Series 1. So they'll be in Series 1 or Series 2. They might be divided up. For example, Bryant Hayes was the Rookie of the Month in September. They held him back till Series 2. Jake Cronenworth, they held back till Series 2. Now, Kirilloff didn't come up until the playoffs, but still made his Major League debut in 2020 when they held him back. So they'll probably hold back some of those guys and split them up, and those guys, they should be in demand. I feel like that rookie class, when you list those names, with Wander Franco leading the way along with all those other guys you just mentioned, that's a very, very strong rookie class. And so 2022 Topps might have a little bit of an edge over 2021, but we shall see. Wander, those guys still have a chance to be an update if they get called up here within the next couple days. Jason Lindblad says, what's your favorite Topps card design? These 65 cards look pretty sweet. Yeah, I love these 65 cards. I think the 52 Topps, maybe just because the first one just kind of like sticks with me as maybe the best design of all time. I also really love the 87 and the 62 designs. I like that wood grain design. I thought 2018 was a great design. That's probably my favorite one most recently. So thank you very much for the super chat, Jason. I really appreciate that, and I hope you guys will check his channel out and give him some support. So we check out Michael's hanger box right here to see what we can find in this bad boy. There's Edwin Rios, Keston Hira. Already saw that one. Let's see what else we can find. There's John Heim and Steve Cishek. I can never say his name. No wonder that I was in speech class for 5 years. Steve Cishek. I got put in speech because they had me say Sally sells seashells down by the seashore, and I butchered it, and they're like, you're in speech. Actually, it was probably good because now here I am talking like hours and hours a day on YouTube for you guys. But anyway, Scratch King says, anyone buy Top Stock? It's listed as Muds. I did hear they were going public. I didn't buy Top Stock, but I don't know. It might be a good time to buy it. I don't know. There's a Key Bryant Hayes. I'm not much into the stock market at all, so I'm not a good guy to give you any stock advice or anything like that. If we have anybody that's super into investing, you can let us know. $12 a share sounds like a steal, says Scratch King. Yeah, so for the price of a hanger box, you can buy into Topps company. That's pretty cool. If you can't find cards, you can actually buy the company. At least a small share. Boofus says, what's up, Jab? Series 2. I'm almost at 150 subscribers. Boofus, thanks, man. Really appreciate that. I hope you guys will check him out and help him get to that next level. We've got almost 800 people in here right now. If you could go help him get there. Really appreciate the support as we're taking a look at Series 2. First look at Series 2. We've got an upside-down DJ LeMahieu card, and that is going to be a short print right there. DJ LeMahieu. Just waiting his turn in batting practice and NW Sports Cards. I went all over the Casey Mize miss, and I also compared it to the actual 54 top set and showed you why I missed it. We've got a rainbow of Alex Wood, and we have a Juan Soto significant statistics card. Art Barrios is here. Hey, man. Good to see you. Thanks for the kind words. There's Bo Bichette, 65. Aaron Judge as well from Michael. I love this 65 set. That's a nice one right there. Sixto Sanchez rookie card. Eloy Jimenez. We've got our Walmart blue parallels for Juan Marquez and the Seattle Mariners. If you guys missed it, we just pulled a 1 of 1 in our first blaster box, which is so far the best pull. I don't know how many autographs we're going to find. We got really lucky in the preview video and found that Mize, even though I missed it the first time around. Let's take a look at the rest of these cards. Tom Hatch rookie card. There's Kirilloff again. Nothing is safe says this is definitely the worst design ever because of those ugly lines. You're talking about these bad boys right here. Some people love this design. Some people hate it. Some people are just okay with it. I actually don't mind it anymore. It's just, I guess I got used to it. I've heard that Big League's really good, by the way. By the way, when I went out to West Virginia, I checked in a store. Won't tell you which one just in case I go back. But they had a placeholder for Topps Big League. They were all sold out of them, but apparently they had Topps Big League on the shelves, which I don't know. Maybe they were just getting ready for it to come in. So Big League's coming out soon, and Topps Big League supposedly has a better design than flagship Topps. So I'm looking forward to it. I haven't really looked too much into it because I like to be surprised for new releases. Alex Santiago's here, says, hi, Eric. Hope you're doing good in the family. Thanks, man. Doing very well. B. Carrasco was able to get a hobby box for 120, which is really good because mostly they're selling for everywhere for over on 135. Yeah, most blaster or most not blasters. That'd be a pretty expensive blaster. Most hobby boxes are like 135 to 150 for sure, from what I've seen, and the cases are super high in price. Can you guess which one is the Relic pack? I bet you I can tell you it's this one right here. It's super thick pack. I guess we'll save that one for last. You can even feel it like moving around in there. I like it though that they eliminated that weird little Relic tiny one card pack. Sam Jacobson says, I just went through my card collection and I found an Aaron Judge rookie card. That's awesome, man. 2017 Aaron Judge. You never know when you're going to find a card that went way up in value. There's a Raimel Tapia. We've got a Danny Jansen. Kyle Tucker, nice one right there. I think that's the first time we've seen that Kyle Tucker card. We've got a 51 Mays coming up and a die cut of Roger Clemens. I hate these die cut cards. I don't know, maybe it's because they're tough to sleeve up. But a 51 Mays, the actual 51 cards were like a lot smaller than this, about this size right here. But still a cool card right there. There's the blue back 51s. Giancarlo Stanton, 65 tops. Like that one a lot. Love these 65 cards. NCJ says, Will Craig rookies, are they going for any money? No, Will Craig, he was the Pirates' #1 pick a few years ago, and he got designated for assignment, and he's so bad that nobody even wanted him for free. So he got designated for assignment, then assigned back to the Pirates minor leagues when not a single one of the other 29 teams wanted him for free. And yeah, he's in the big leagues now. He's a power guy, has some power. Can't field worth a lick, as you saw in the Javi Baez play. He totally botched that one up. But I don't think his rookies are going to be worth anything. Maybe if he can put on a display, maybe be like a Luke Voigt someday, but I doubt it. Bill Sharp says, I got my Patreon packs today. Awesome, man. You're welcome. Glad that they arrived safe and sound. I'll be working on the $99 tier over the next couple days and getting that in the mail to you guys. Key Brian Hayes, 65. Check that one out. I like this card a lot. There's your #1 rookie card from Series 2. Check out the back of the card. You can see with the Pirates last year, he played half the season with the Pirates. You might say, wait, there's only 24 games there. Well, there was only 60 games. He played the entire last month. He had 376. This guy's the real deal. At least it looks like that to me. I'm super pumped for Ke'Bryan Hayes to be on the Buccos. And that's the #1 rookie from Series 2, in my opinion. Some of you may have somebody else, but I'm going with Hayes. Avery says, how was your day? I had a great day, actually. Started with an awesome morning and then an awesome trip down to West Virginia. Hey, Jake Cronenworth rookie card. I think this might be our first time finding his rookie. Maybe not, but it's got the gold cup on there. So Cronenworth getting the gold cup. I'm not sure if that's the gold cup for first base or second base. It's probably actually for second base because I think Mountcastle may have gotten a gold cup for first base. A cool card right there. Some people put that gold cup set together every year. Thomas says, is this sold out? Yeah, this one is all sold out. Actually, this break sold out in about a minute. I only had 11 spots, but I have tons of spots available for Hobby, which I'm putting on sale tonight for you guys on Patreon, and also spots still available for jumbo boxes. Patrick says, is Ke'Bryan Hayes Charlie Hayes kid? Yes, indeed. Charlie Hayes, former third baseman that you might remember for the Yankees and the Giants. Who else? Phillies. Hold me back, bro. Walk-off hijinks. That's your... It's kind of interesting. They don't even give you the Orioles team set there. They just give you like 30 cards worth of the 2021 Series 2 set. That's weird. I think they would give you like the Orioles team set there. Like anyone could just go online and find that checklist if you wanted to. All right, let's do our next pack. How long does it take Steel City to usually ship a pre-order box? Actually, I usually get them right on release day when I order from Steel City because I live 40 minutes away from there. There's Didi Gregorius wearing a mask. Nice that you don't see that anymore, at least everywhere I go. The whole pandemic is officially over. It looks like around here nobody wears masks anymore. It's actually really nice. So there's a Mike Trout 65 card. Get that one sleeved up. That's a great looking card. Trevor Bauer. And we've got Taylor Widener and Luis Garcia is the last one there. Carter says, I love your channel, Jabs, but when will the Pirates be trading Hayes to the Rays like Glasnow and Meadows? Oh, man, don't even get me started. Pirates always seem to do something like that. We had Aramis Ramirez. Aramis Ramirez actually reminds me a little bit of Ke'Bryan Hayes. And Pirates didn't want to pay him, so they traded him for, I think, like Brant Brown and a bucket of baseballs or something like that to the Cubbies. Pirates always do that crap, and I hope they're done with that. I'm hoping Ke'Bryan Hayes is a Pirate for at least a decade. That would be awesome if they could maybe get an extension worked out with him. John says, gotta love the thunderstorms about to roll in. I get to watch jabs that are calling for flooding. I saw that the entire East Coast has storms all up and down. I was looking at the radar today because at the Little League game, we heard some thunder rumbling in the background. A little bit of raindrops, but nothing serious enough to even warrant an umbrella coming out. But yeah, so it might be raining where you're at if you're up and down the East Coast. Hopefully you don't lose power. Let's see what else we got. Mickey Moniak. Nothing is safe, says Tatis cards across the border down 30% the last 6 months. Is that not crazy? I think those will start to tick back up. He does have, what, like 17 home runs and way less games than anybody else. Next up, Michael, let's see what we can find in spot number 2, pack number 6, I think. We've got Alex Coleman, nice closer right there. There's Adam Wainwright. We've already seen some of these already. Donovan Solano. Got a Jason Kipnis. Ryan McBroom. Here comes a rainbow foil card. This one's going to be AJ Puck. Matthew says, did you vote for the 2021 All-Star roster? I did not do that yet. There's Mookie Betts. We've got Shane McClanahan right there. Nice rookie card. Ha-Sung Kim's got a lot of power. And Johan Ramirez. Now, we'll have to see how that power translates. The last Korean guy that came over here was Jung-Ho Kang. You might remember he had some good stats with the Pirates for a few years before he got himself all in trouble and legal trouble, and he's pretty much done. You'll probably never see Jung-Ho Kang again. DJ says, will Target release Series 2 on restock day? I think so. I'm expecting Series 2 to be listed on their website on Friday morning, to tell you the truth. So, I mean, if Walmart is putting it out already, Walmart's going to have this all over the place this Friday. And so if they're putting it out, I do think that Target will have it for restock on their website this morning. So Friday morning. So join us Friday morning if you can, and we'll get you the link so you can grab some. Zeke Man says, do you like Bobby Bo? Never see any autos from him. Yeah, Bobby Bonilla, I was a big fan of him actually growing up as a kid. Always liked switch hitter Bobby Bonilla. And we have a nice 65 Chrome Ian Anderson card. I see a super chat. Let's Turn 2 says he's at 22 subscribers. Fitting for Let's Turn 2. Hashtag support all. Thank you very much, Let's Turn 2. Maybe we can get him to, I don't know, 32 and keep it going there. So thank you very much. Hope you guys will check him out. And Alexis says, just joined your Patreon. Been enjoying the videos for weeks now. Keep up the awesome videos. Also, Mets winning the World Series. Alexis, thanks. I really appreciate that. Hope you guys will check out Alexis. And thank you so much for joining on Patreon. If you'd like to participate in any of our breaks, we've got a jumbo break filling now for Series 2. We have a hobby break that I haven't listed yet, but I'll list tonight for you guys after this break. And we're going to have another early bird break on Friday morning with Topps Finest and Panini Absolute. So lots of stuff going on. And thanks so much for signing up. Really appreciate that. So Michael's in the books. Next spot, it's going to Scott Cochran. Christopher says, do you take money orders for Patreon? I do not, unfortunately. They handle all the billing and all that stuff. You just pay their site, and they take a percentage, and then eventually they pass it on. But I believe they only accept credit cards and PayPal are the 2 ways that you can pay for Patreon. So thank you very much, Michael. Next box, let's grab it. It's for Scott. Next blaster box. Kind of a funny story. We're sitting there at the in the parking lot where we're supposed to meet this guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm running a little bit late. I had to, my mom had to talk to my mom, so I got caught up a little bit." So I was like, "Okay." Then we start to talk. How old do you think this guy is? He's selling on eBay. I said, I bet you he's 45. Heather said that she thought that he was 20. So that's what we were going with. So we parked in the middle of nowhere like way in the back of this lot in West Virginia, this shopping center. I told him where we were at. And so right around the time he was supposed to be there this morning, which was 11:45 or so, this white car pulls up. And there's probably a 10-year-old kid in there with his mom. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Is this kid 10 years old? And we're laughing about it. How awkward is that? I'm like, do I go over there? I don't feel like going and approaching this car if this is a 10-year-old kid. I just feel awkward. And so we sat there and I texted the guy, and I said, I'm here. I'm still sitting and I gave Heather's car description. And he's like, oh, I'm in this white, and the car was white, of course. He said, I'm in the white Chrysler or whatever. I was like, is that a Chrysler, Heather? And we looked and it wasn't. And then he pulled up like 2 minutes later. But it would have been really awkward if I would have approached this car with this 10-year-old kid. I guess the mom and this kid just pulled over to eat some like chicken or something. They got a fast food restaurant. And they're just sitting there. They literally pulled two spaces away from us in this huge empty lot. It would have been really awkward. So I'm glad I just stuck to it. Anytime you meet people off of like any sites where you have to go and pick something up, it's always awkward. All right, Scott, here we go for the next one. Heather was actually videotaping it for my safety just in case I got robbed. So we have a recording of the exchange. And everything went down just fine. He was probably like a 20-year-old kid, so Heather was right on with it. He might have even been a high school kid. I don't know. But he might have been 18 to 20. Nice guy, though. Did cut me a little bit of a break. He didn't have me pay the 10% eBay fees, so I guess that was a win. Kind of made up for all the gas money in the like 6 hours that we spent out in West Virginia, at least round trip. I think it was about 6 hours driving out there, having lunch, and then coming back, doing some shopping. Did a little bit of shopping, stopped into Walmart out there. And no cards, of course. Christian Arroyo, Tony Watson. Let's see what else we got. Jake Fraley. Matthew says, you should always do transactions like that in a place where lots of people are around. Yeah, I also paid him with PayPal just so I have a record just for tax purposes. You know, I don't like to pay cash when I buy cards. I mean, you still can as long as you keep like a written receipt of it. But I paid him PayPal for it, and he was cool with that, so that was cool. There's Dad's camera right there. There's Gary Sanchez, nice rainbow. But yeah, he was a cool guy. Wasn't your typical reseller, which you would expect to be like a I don't know, 45-year-old fat guy with stains all over his shirt. Seemed to be a nice younger guy. Anyway, we got some 65 style cards. Nate Pearson there. I think it's the number 10 overall prospect in all of baseball. Christian Pache rookie card. I hate the relics. I agree, Patrick. The relics are pretty bad. There's Garrett Crochet rookie card. Nice to see that one. I have him in my top 10 rookies from this set. Just haven't decided where to place him yet. He'd probably be within that 5 to 10 range. The guy throws absolute gas. Probable future closer there if he wants it, or if they want to put him there. Chris Bryant, Hypus here, says, all resellers are the comic book guy from The Simpsons. I haven't watched The Simpsons since I was maybe like 12 or 13, but I can exactly remember the guy you're talking about. We got Tanner Roark right there, CJ Crone. Looks like we probably won't have any other big hits in here, maybe a Key Ryan Hayes rookie card or something like that, but all the good stuff's always in the middle of those. So best card out of that was probably the Gary Sanchez silver. Nothing crazy going on for Scott. Let's go ahead and check out your blaster box to see what we've got going on. Hector says, can you hit relics in these? I think you can. I think I've pulled some relics out of Tops before. Here's all the odds. If you want to pause that and find the answer for yourself, feel free to do so. We can pull autographs out of there, apparently. Just pulled a Casey Mize auto, which I didn't even realize because I thought it was printed on there because all 54 cards have facsimile autos on them. There's your relic pack right there, super thick. Titus says, how many boxes did you get? I think I got 15 hangers and 12 blasters was everything all together. So I opened 2 of the hangers already in the preview video along with 1 of the blasters. So I have 11 left, like maybe 11 and 13 left. So we're opening most of those tonight. I think I'm going to hang on to 1 hanger for myself and 1 hanger for maybe a face-off Friday. I'm thinking that since we have so many videos coming this Friday, we've got the early bird target breaks. Then we have the new release preview video of Hobby. Then we have the new release preview video of Jumbo. Then we have a break. That's 4 uploads. Face-off Friday, I think I might do it for Patreon only, guys. So only you guys will see Face-off Friday with Series 2. Jacob says, Garrett Crochet is my guy. Graduated from the same high school. That's pretty awesome. Definitely, I don't think from where Heather and I graduated, I don't think we went to school with anybody. I was actually in Algebra 2 with a player that played in the NFL. Played for maybe a season and a half. Wasn't a star or anything, but he was a professional at least. His name was Sean Burton. I'm sure nobody knows who the heck that is, because it would be like someone that had a cup of coffee in the big leagues like 20 years ago. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, you've got the nice foil stamp on the bottom. I hate it when that happens. See all those little like divots there? There's grooves, there's ridges. What happens is when the packs get clamped down and sealed with the heat seal, the card got stuck in it and pressed down. So sometimes that happens. Usually it's only like one card that kind of slipped out of the deck. There's Bobby Dalbec rookie card. Nice one, but he's not nearly putting up the same stats he did in spring training. Since he says Griffey and Barry Larkin went to my high school, that's a pretty cool thing right there. I'm sure that they have their jerseys hanging up maybe in the entryway, or at least they should. Should have them in the entryway and also hanging up in the gymnasium. Maybe some. Oh, look at this. That's a nice one right there. We're finding some Key Brian Hayes tonight. We got the 65, we got the base, and now we've got the 86 style card. Love this one right there. Bonham says, how do I get into the breaks? You have to be a member of my Patreon page. It's $3 per month. And I have plenty of spots available for the jumbo and also the hobby breaks, which are coming up this weekend. Now, the jumbo break will start probably around 8 p.m. on Friday. We may have to put a curfew on it. People are buying those left and right, and I have tons of cases. I think I have 10 jumbo cases, which would probably be about 10 hours, and I don't know if I want to stay up until like 6 a.m., so we might have to curfew that and continue it the next night. But we will keep you posted on Patreon. I'm fine with doing it 2 nights in a row. I just don't want to do it for 10 hours until 6 a.m. That's just a little too much. And also imagine if you have like one of the last spots and you have to like watch your break at like 4 a.m. That would kind of stink. There's Joey Bart. That's a nice 65 refractor right there. Love that card. And a Joey Bart regular card right after it. So a pretty cool pack if you're a Joey Bart fan, which some of you probably are, especially if you like the Giants. Scooter says, can I buy a pack off of you? These are already all sold, but I sell them by the box. It's just easier to do it by the box and just do it pack by pack. Otherwise, that's way more work, way more packages for me to ship out. We've got an upside down card coming up. We might have a hit here. It is going to be a Miguel Cabrera. It's a 1986 All-Star Leader card, and it is a dark blue border parallel. Wouldn't that be something if that was signed? That would be kind of cool. Even still, we got a nice Roberto Clemente die-cut card, and we've got Key Brian Hayes 65 Topps card again, which I love that design. Kirilloff right behind it, rookie card. Jeff Mathis, Carl Edwards Jr., and Edwin Diaz is the last one in that pack. Here we go. Here's your relic. Sometimes those relics can have autographs on them. At least I've found manufactured relics in like jumbo boxes before with relics. Usually they're out of 10. The manufactured relic autos. Maybe we'll get one of those. Long odds, but we'll see. Elkanon says, I want to see the short prints from the set. Let's see. We found Roberto Clemente earlier. And also DJ LeMahieu. That's all that we've found so far. Rod Carew is the next hit. We'll show you the back. Rod Carew manufactured patch, 70 years of Topps. I think that these relics are terrible. I'm sorry, Scott. It's nothing against your card right here. I think they're all terrible. Like, it's just not snazzy. Now, with 2020 Topps Series 1, they did an awesome job with the relics, with the rookie card medallion. Those were beautiful. Like, I would actually buy those at a card show, but I probably wouldn't pay $0.25 for this. Some people that are putting the set together are going to pay like maybe $3 to $5 for those, but not me. I don't like to be negative, but it just it's not really cool at all. Like, if you want to pay homage to 70 years of Topps, I think it would be cool to, you could still maybe implement this, but maybe on like do like a Rod Carew rookie card or something like that. Maybe like alternate picture and put that emblem in there. Something a little more interesting. It's just bland to me. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but they're just very, very bland. And honestly, if I would ever find Topps out in the wild, which I hope that I can, if they say you're only allowed to have one product, I'd probably buy the hanger box over the blaster box just for that reason. You almost get as many cards, 67 to 99 cards, but you pay half as much. So you get more cards for your bang, or more bang for your buck is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, Scott, you're in the books. Next up, spot number 4. This is going to Brock. I saw a super chat just pop up there. I'll check it out here in a second. Let me get the next box. It's from a mess of things. Says today is my 365th consecutive daily minute rip. Thank you to everyone who has been along for the ride. Looking forward to another year. So a mess of things. Thank you very much. I hope you guys will check out that minute rip series if you haven't had a chance to do so. Working on a nice streak there, 365. Once you get to, I don't know, where do you start counting down like a Cal Ripken-esque streak? I think once you get high enough, you probably count down to 1,000, and after that, start looking to go for 2131 or 2132 break Cal Ripken. I don't know what Cal Ripken finished at, but I always remember 2130 was Lou Gehrig's because it was like a hallowed number. And then 2131, of course, because we all saw all those images of Cal Ripken breaking Lou Gehrig's consecutive games played record in September of 95 with that big 2131 on the warehouse, which flipped over to 2131 after the... I guess in the 5th inning when the game became official. Alex Santiago says, got my Patreon package. Thanks. We'll be getting fitted for my prosthetic in a few weeks. Alex Santiago, thank you very much, man. I'm glad the Patreon package arrived safe and sound. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you got some good stuff in there. I think you also had some tins and stuff like that. So thank you very, very much for the very generous super chat and supporting my channel. And I can't remember off the top of my head what tier you're on, but we'll be getting those out to you very soon. We've got all the 26, at least all the 26 without breaks. I'm almost done sorting the Diamond Kings break, and I'll get the rest of those 26s out this week along with the 99s. Then I'll just be working my way along. I'm going to be probably setting aside maybe like 6 hours a day or 5-6 hours a day every morning to work on sorting of the breaks and shipping stuff out now that I'm off for the summer. There's a Jared Oliva, Marcel Ozuna, and we have had many gold cards. Rafael Montero out of 2021. I can't wait until the print runs come out for Series 2, Hobby and Jumbos. I don't know if anyone's run the numbers yet. There's some really smart people, smarter than I, that look at these odds and then they compare them to blasters. By the way, you know what? I think I have a blaster ready to go from Series 1. So let's take a quick look here. Can we take a break? Actually, let's wait until this hanger's over. Let's take a quick look and see if the odds have gotten harder. If the odds got harder for Series 2, it means they printed more of Series 2 than Series 1. So we'll check that out in a second. Do a quick little just unofficial eyeball check here of the odds from Series 1 to Series 2. And then, you know what? Just for the heck of it, just because I have it sitting right here, we also have 2018 update. So why don't we just compare them all and see how much more? Brahman says, what does he consider newer packs in 26? For $26 Patreon this month, I think I know I had 2021 Bowman in there. I know I had 2021 Top Series 1 in there. I know I had 2021 Heritage, and it might have been an opening day for the 4th newer pack. Paul says, only 31 likes for an advanced viewing of Series 2. Come on, people. Paul, thank you very much. I'm seeing 194 likes right now, so thank you very much, everybody, for the like spike. There's Dwight Smith Jr. Heather's in the house, has the link to a mess of things. Thank you very much, Heather, for dropping that link. Hopefully you're doing well. I was just talking about you a little bit earlier with I was telling the story about how we met that reseller today from eBay and how we were taking bets on the age. And I told the whole story about how that white car pulled up with that 10-year-old kid in there, and we were debating on whether I should go over and approach the car like a big weirdo, but it ended up not actually being the guy. Heather, you were right. Heather said that he was probably going to be about 20. I thought 45 for sure. Heather definitely won that one. Let's take a look at these blaster boxes real quick. All right, so here we have a Series 1 blaster. Here we have the Series 2 blaster. Let's take a quick look at the odds and just see if they're tougher. You can pause this for comparison's sake and see what you can find. Rainbow foil 1 in 10, 1 in 10, royal blue. Let's see here. Gold is 1 in 27. Gold over here is 1 in, is that 14? So the golds were a lot easier in Series 2. Okay, Independence Day is 1 in 703. Independence Day over here is 1 in 355. So wow, they printed a lot. Does that mean that they printed a lot less of Series 2? Is that how you're reading this, guys? Because those are finite numbered cards right there. Like Independence Day is out of 76, and they're a lot easier to find there. So I'm thinking, if my quick math is correct, that they printed a lot less of Series 2 by that standard. For those of you that are smarter than I am at math, please let us know what's going on there. Adrenalize says, sounds like they printed half as much Series 2. So, man, that's not good. All right, let's also compare that. I'm not going to unwrap this. Let's compare it to good old 2018 just real quick. Let's see. Rainbow foil still 1 in 10. Where's our gold card? That's a real telltale sign if we can find the gold on Series 2. Shouldn't gold be like, is that 1 in 11? That might say gold right there. Yeah, it is gold. It used to be 1 in 11 to find a gold card, which is basically 1 in every pack. Now it's 1 in 14. So they've really ramped down the production here of Series 2. This might be a lot harder to find than I thought. I don't know. Maybe they looked at the numbers from last year and saw that demand kind of wanes a little bit. Everybody wants the new product when it comes out, so they print loads of Series 1, and then it kind of like people kind of cool off on flagship tops and like after they've already seen the design. So, wow. Those are unofficial numbers, but just a quick eyeball test there that we all just saw. It looks like there's way less Series 2 printed than Series 1. Yami Mercedes and Andrew Vaughn are not in this set, so it looks like they're both going to be an update. So if you love those players, make sure you pre-order a box of Topps Update, because that's pretty much the only way you're going to get it. Sixto Sanchez rookie card right there. I wonder how much update they're going to print. I don't know, maybe about the same as Series 2, but that kind of stinks that they're going to be harder to get because they printed less. I would have thought that they were the same. Steve says, didn't you say the cost went up in Series 2? The cost is on the secondary market, it's pretty high right now just because there's not a lot of stock out there. So, yeah, a lot of people on eBay are selling these for like $50 a piece. Luckily, I was able to save like 10% because I went to meet the guy. I actually didn't end up saving anything because of, driving the whole way out there. There's a gold card. D.D. Gregorius for Brock. Okay. About 1 in every 1.5 blasters, you're going to find one of those. Actually, 1 in every 2 blasters, because aren't there 7 packs in there? I think it's 1 in 14. So 1 in every 2 blasters. As opposed to, by the way, now that I think about it, you got like 1 every blaster of 2018, because there was 10 packs in here, so roughly 1 every blaster. Now it's 1 every 2 blasters. All right, let's go into the next pack and see what we can find for Brock. That's not a very good comparison there because they changed how many cards in the pack, comparing 2018 to 2021. But you can compare 2021 to 2021 there, Series 1 to 2. Nice Javi Baez, 1955 style design, Ian Anderson rookie card. Christopher says, I would think they'd be printing more since the cost is so dramatically high. So, yeah, for those of you that are good with numbers, run those numbers. When we get the hobby boxes and jumbo boxes, I don't know if I have any hobby boxes left in 2021 Series 1, but, I mean, we could go back and look at the preview video and find the little screenshot of the odds and figure that out. But it looks like, at least for retail, they're printing a lot less of it from that quick little look at the numbers there. Got a blue of Luis Garcia. There's Tatis again, 65. Jordan Weems, Ryan Jeffers rookie card, and Shirt Apostle. Nice to see him in the big leagues. That's the thing, says if your reseller kid had read the odds, maybe he would have charged you more. Yeah, he actually cut me a break. Said, since you're coming to meet me and I don't have to sell them on eBay, he gave me 10% off. So that was pretty cool. Dylan Cease, Jorge Polanco, Jazz Chisholm, who I probably am going to put number 4. He might be number 3 for me, but I think right now I got to give him number 4 just because of how good Cronenworth did last year. So I've got him at number 4 on my list. I think I'll go ahead and put him right there. He's in the base Series 2 set. I love that card right there. There's Dylan Carlson, nice 65 style card. He's having a good one. Good season. JT Brubaker's been kind of a bright spot for the Buccos this year. Adrenalize says, have you named your top 10? Well, I've got my top 4 cemented. I've got Key Brian Hayes 1. I've got Kirilloff 2. I've got Cronenworth 3. I've got Jazz Chisholm number 4. And then I've got kind of like a list of guys that I have in my top 10, but I haven't really decided where they slot in yet. Like I got Garrett Crochet in my top 10, but I'm not sure exactly where I'd put them at. There's 60 rookies in this set, by the way. There's a lot of rookies in here. Some of those guys are, going to have a cup of coffee. Some of those guys might not ever make their way back to the big leagues, but some of those guys are going to end up being future stars. Just look at Adolis Garcia. That guy was a 10-cent card, and now he was leading the big leagues in home runs about a week ago with 16. Zach McKinstry's a nice nice rookie right there. Can't call him a prospect anymore. TJ Antone, pretty good. Got Keegan Aiken and Jonathan Stevers, the last one. Here's the last pack for Brock. Spot number 4. Bryant says, does Mystery Box Monday get uploaded? I actually preempted that. Hey, Key Brian Hayes leads things off. The #1 rookie of this class. Love that card. We'll get that one sleeved up for you. Mystery Box Monday will not be around this Monday just because, you know, if this Topps find. If I didn't stumble across the 2021 Topps Series 2 5 days early, we'd be doing Mystery Box Monday for you tonight. So it's going to come back next week. And I think I got like 4 packages, so there'll be plenty of stuff to open for next Mystery Box Monday. And maybe, just maybe, we'll even have some more stuff come in between now and then of people sending some mystery products. There's always fun to rip open and see what we can find. All right, now let's see what we can find at spot number 5. This is from Manuel Pacheco. Go ahead and get your blaster box. Tony says, did this reseller know who you were? I only told him my name was Eric. I didn't say, like, hey, I've got a YouTube channel. I'm going to be opening your boxes. I didn't say anything like that. Also, it would have been creepy, like, hey, do you mind if I film our exchange so I can use it in a YouTube video and show you reselling these? And I didn't do that either. Heather recorded it from the car just for security purposes to make sure I wasn't robbed. But we didn't use any footage of that for, I had the footage, but I'm not going to put it in a video or anything like that. Manuel's up right now at spot number 5. Mr. Ninja's in the house. Hey, man. Dollar says Madrigal's a stud. Not much power. Reminds you of David Fletcher with more upside. Yeah, Madrigal's going to be like a 300-plus hitter, it looks like. I think when I was looking over the stats the other night, I think there's only like 14, 15 guys that are hitting 300 or better right now out of the qualifiers, which is just pretty bad. Brumman says, I ordered one of those $1 mystery packs from your last Mystery Box Monday. You got a chase card in there. That's pretty awesome. Congrats on that. There's Alejandro Kirk. Cleveland Indians team card, Seattle Mariners. All the good stuff's going to come in the middle of the pack of each of these. There's Austin Nola, Mark Melanson again. Once we're breaking these on Friday, we'll be going a lot faster. We're not going to be lingering so much on every card. Hey, Daniel Norris gets a card. It's been a little while since Daniel Norris had a card. There he is. I can't remember last time I saw one of his cards. I don't know if he had one in 2020 or not, if they skipped over him. He was 3-13 in 2019. But Daniel Norris, of course, he actually had thyroid cancer and had his thyroid. I'm looking at his neck right now to see if I can see the scar. I have a scar across my neck. It's probably like a 3-inch scar where they cut it out. I'll cut my thyroid out. I'm trying to see if I can see his scar. Kind of tough to tell because he's got chest hair, kind of where that would be. But kind of cool. I actually reached out to him just to say that he was kind of an inspiration to me, but never heard back. Sent him a private message on Twitter. It's really casual. Hey, look at this. We get a Derek Jeter relic. How about that one, Manuel? Pretty cool one right there. It's cool to get a relic, but to get a Derek Jeter, a Hall of Famer relic is pretty awesome right there. Nice 1986 style design. So we pulled a Derek Jeter relic now. And also we pulled a 1-of-1 earlier. We pulled a printing plate out of our first blaster box. So a pretty nice one right there out of a hanger box at Derek Jeter. Love that one a lot. And a nice 2010 Juan Soto card. Love that. Actually, that's 2012. Shane McClanahan, 86. Luis Robert, Jazz Chisholm rookie card with Alec Baum. We'll sleeve those ones up. Those 65s. Jared Walsh, who is the reason that... why does he have a Gold Cup card for first base? Didn't Mountcastle get it for first base, or do they consider him a third baseman? I thought Mountcastle got it for first base, but Jared Walsh gets a Gold Cup. He's the reason that Pujols got released. They were like, well, you know what? We don't need Pujols anymore. We've got this guy that's raking over there at first base. Cool one right there. Jared Walsh definitely can hit. There's Randy Rosarina. He's not hitting so much this season. I hope he's not going to be one of those guys that had one good month and he just kind of fades out. That kind of stinks for all those people that spend a lot of money on his like rookie cards and autographs and stuff like that. Kyle Tucker. Got to find the next guy who's going to be a long-time star. The next Acuna or Vladdy Jr. or Soto or Tatis. Hey, Fuzzy's in the house. Hey, man. People were just talking about you earlier. I haven't seen the Jacob Degrom video, but people were referencing Fuzzy's Jacob Degrom video about him possibly cheating. So I bet you out of these roughly 800 people that I bet you half of you are Fuzzy watchers. And if you're not watching Fuzzy, what are you doing? It keeps you up to date on baseball. You don't have to sit and watch hours and hours of games. He recaps everything for you, all the big news. I'll tell you what, whenever I have time, I always watch Fuzzy stuff, usually when I'm bagging these cards up. So thanks, man. Yeah, so far, the biggest pulls of the night have been, we pulled this Derrick Jeter game-used relic, which is cool and everything, Derrick Jeter Hall of Fame. We also pulled a 1-of-1 printing plate, worth probably about $100, Phillies team card printing plate. We're going after Ke'Bryan Hayes rookie cards. That's the #1 guy that I've got in the set for the rookies. My rookie checklist in terms of the top 3, I've got Ke'Bryan Hayes 1. That's a nice Miggy. I've got Alex Kirilloff #2, and I've got Cronenworth #3. That's Frank Robinson manufactured relic, not really worth anything. But yeah, we'd figured we would open these cards today 5 days early ahead of the actual release day because some Walmarts mistakenly put them out a week early when they weren't supposed to, and people gobbled them up. I saw that they were listed on eBay in West Virginia, which is like 90 miles south of me, so I drove down and picked up every box that they had. We got Michael Brantley right there, AJ Puck, and we've got another Walmart Blue, Wade Miley. There's Bobby Dalbec, 1983 style design rookie card. I love these a lot. These 70 years of tops. For those of you that didn't grab these, you should have. I love that set. There's Ke'Bryan Hayes. Nice one right there. Fuzzy said he didn't see any at his Walmart today. Hopefully you pull some heat. I'll tell you around here, Walmart seem to stock on Fridays. That's usually the best time to get them. Some Walmart stock early at like 7 a.m. Others stock around lunchtime. So if you go on stock day, you'll be able to grab some because most people are going there just to get the football and the basketball stuff. And they're oftentimes leaving baseball behind. So, and if you can't find them at Walmart, try Target on Friday mornings. It's going to be pretty early because I want to say Fuzzy's out there around the Arizona area or somewhere like that. There's Ke'Bryan Hayes. So it's going to be an early morning for you if you get online to grab the Target drop. But Target's been dropping cards around 7 a.m. every Friday morning, which for you might be like 5 a.m. Nice one right there, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fuzzy says, is Akil in Series 2? He is not in Series 2. You're going to have to wait till probably Topps update for Akil Baddoo. Also, Yermin Mercedes is not in Series 2 for some reason. He's being held back. And also, Andrew Vaughn is being held back for Topps update. So, Topps update typically comes out in October. So, we got to wait a little bit more for those guys. All right, next pack. Let's see what we've got. Jesse Winker's absolutely killing it this year, by the way. I see somebody with a Winker trophy. Jesse Winker hitting 350 with like 16 dingers. Got an upside down JT Realmuto DH debut card, which is a new insert set. And then we've got Manny Machado, Mookie Betts, Tanner Houck right there. Looks like Nat Skirt Game says Ke'Bryan Hayes just tore his ACL. I hope that that is false. If it's not false, let's go ahead and ban him for life for making me so scared. Ke'Bryan Hayes with that wrist issue cost him basically 2 months. Wow. Since he says that Jesse Winker's up to 17 dingers, now that's going to be a nice race for the home run championship there. Got all those mega starts at the top of the board. We've got a red icy parallel coming up of Christian Arroyo. That one's very nice. Nice one right there, Christian Arroyo. Love that one. Nat Skirt, Fuzzy says he's lying. So, Nat Skirt, since you lied because Fuzzy knows is up to the minute on every injury, you're out of here that's a lifetime ban for Nat Skirt. So, adios. There's Esteban Florial. We've got Rafael Devers, Pavin Smith, and these team cards, which I'm not a big fan of. JR says that you better watch out for Tristan Casas. Yeah, I've been seeing his cards in Bowman for years now. There's Lance McCullers. By the way, if you haven't checked out Fuzzy's second channel, More Fuzzy, you might want to check that out as well. I was watching one of his videos where he pulled like a $500 Blaze Jordan autograph out of one of his Bowman boxes. So that's another channel you got to follow for Fuzzy, more Fuzzy. Last pack for Manuel. Hopefully we can find some more good cards in this one. Backs pack, how's it going? Trevor Rogers having a good season. Anthony Rendon over Ramon Laureano there. Anoli Paredes. Got Austin Barnes, Mike Brasso. 65, Nate Pearson. And that will do it for spot number 5. Best card out of yours, Manuel, was that nice Derek Jeter. Buddy says, I appreciate, man, and the love in the chat. Awesome community you have. Thanks, man. Really glad you're able to stop in tonight. Not a lot of games going on tonight for Fuzzy to cover. I'm interested to see what Fuzzy's going to come up with tomorrow. I think there's only 3 MLB games on the schedule. It's a very light MLB day. So it's basically like a day off for you. Let's go to spot number 6. Jimmy Webb. Scratches, have I ever pulled a superfractor from a blaster box? I have pulled superfractors before. I can't remember if they're from blasters or not. Fuzzy says he's got 2 amazing titles already for tomorrow. I'm interested to see what it's going to be at tomorrow's video. All right, Jimmy, let's see what we can find for you at spot number 6. Radio Infinity says, how's it going? Doing very well today. Looking at our sneak peek of Series 2. Get to open this 5 days early because somebody at Walmart screwed up and they're like, I guess they didn't read the sell sheet that came in with these. Fuzzy says, stories leaving the Rockies, Trout wants Pine Tar Band. What title should Fuzzy go with in his next video? Trevor Story leaving the Rockies or Mike Trout wants Pine Tar Band? I think that Mike Trout personally would probably be the more drive more views to the channel because that's kind of like a big deal right now with the Pine Tar. Rob Manfred's going to start cracking down on it. I'm sure that most, I don't know, some batters want Pine Tar banned because they feel like it gives the unfair advantage to the pitchers. And some batters would rather they have better control with the Pine Tar so they can get drilled in the face. So I do think the Pine Tar is going to get banned because just the strikeout numbers are just crazy right now. Batting averages keep dropping more and more and more. We've got a Chris Bryant. This is going to be a short print Chris Bryant card right there. So the batting practice short print, that's our 3rd short print we've pulled from this series too. We got a Clemente earlier. We got DJ LeMahieu waiting his turn for batting practice. And there's Chris Bryant in his workout gear getting ready to maybe jump in the cage there. Nice short print for Jamie. That's going to be your best card so far. Nice Sam Huff rookie card, gold. It's always tough to find the gold. Roughly 1 in every 2 blaster boxes. DH debut card of Marcell Ozuna. That card's worthless now. It wasn't worth that much before, but now it's really worth nothing because Marcell Ozuna is probably going to be done for at least the year. Probably looking at a nice ban from MLB for, how should I say it without giving away too much information for our young viewers, for mistreating his wife in front of police and got arrested for it. Not a very good dude, to say the least. But guys like that have those kind of incidents, they'll likely be back in the big leagues after maybe a year or so. We saw Doobie come back, Odubel Herrera. Aroldis Chapman had a run-in before. He's back. Fuzzy says, these packs look to be way better than Series 1. Well, what we've noticed is the odds are way better of finding all of the parallels because they printed way less of this than Series 1. Series 1 was just, they left the printing presses on and they just kept running overnight and they just didn't turn the lights off all night long. Looks like they printed like roughly double Series 1. We looked at all the odds on here and it's a lot easier to pull a gold card and some of the color parallels because there's less of this printed. A lot harder to pull those same cards in Series 1 because there's way more packs floating around out there. Let's check out Jimmy's second one. David, we have found 3 short print variations so far. DJ LeMahieu, Chris Bryant, and a very nice Roberto Clemente. Check out Jimmy's next pack and see what we can find. There's Devin Williams Gold Cup card. Scratch King says, in fairness to Ozuna, if you look up his public index, his gal is crazy. Yeah, she was actually arrested the year before for like beating him up. So they've beat each other up, and it's just not a very good relationship. So maybe they should have severed ties last year. But man, just not a fortunate situation down in Atlanta. A Mess of Things says, I don't usually grovel, but 9 away from 1,200. A Mess of Things. We've got 800 people in here. Can we get A Mess of Things, who does a really nice job moderating the chat and has nice content over there with his minute rips, 365 consecutive days of opening packs on his channel. Can we get him to 1,200? That would be awesome. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. So we someone's asking, is Bobby Dalbec gonna finish up over 200? I don't know. Some of these guys have been really disappointing. Alec Bohm has been terrible. He's hitting like, what, 215? Some of their OPSs are down in the 500s. These guys are supposed to be good. Now, Mountcastle is starting to come on. Mountcastle's coming back. He was really disappointing me for April and May. There's Luis Garcia. So I'm hoping Mountie can come back and, have decent stats. Tony, I did see Jared Kellnick was demoted to AAA. I think he was hitting like 096 and 83 at-bats with 2 dingers. Kellnick is down there. I think he hadn't had that many at-bats in the minors above single A ball, so maybe he was just a little overmatched. I tried to look at his stats. His strikeout numbers weren't terrible. I think he had 26 strikeouts and maybe like 83 at-bats, which might be like almost 100 plate appearances, which is, that's kind of like league average. He's just not having luck with the BABIP, batting average on balls in play, just not working out for him that well. But he'll be back, and he's going to be a star. We got a short print of Jose Ramirez wagging the finger there, saying, no, don't throw that pitch to me again. Jose Ramirez, our 4th short print of the night. We'll sleeve that one up for Jimmy. There's Mountcastle. Jay Chuck says, Scott Canery's been outrighted off the Phillies' 40-man roster. How about that one? Scott Canery, who looked to be like maybe a future star in the making a couple years ago, had a really nice 2019 season. They gave him a contract before he even appeared on a roster, and now Scott Canery is now outrighted off the 40-man, and we'll see if anyone else picks him up. I don't know if he's being DFA'd or not. I don't have the information on that, but that's kind of a big fall there for Canery. Looks like he could be a star playing all over the place. Lots of versatility from Canery. 357 says, do you plan on going to the National? It's the same weekend as Lollapalooza, and the White Sox have a homestand versus the Indians. I don't know if I'm going to go to the National or not. I want to. If I do go, it's probably only going to be for one day. There is Alex Kirilloff right there. So someone said that Canery got sent down to AAA because no one claimed him. He's so bad that nobody wanted to take him on. The Mess of Things says, thanks, guys. Now I got to keep you all watching. So it looks like you guys helped the Mess of Things hit 1,200. Nice job, chat, for getting him there. That was a quick bounce, getting him up to 1,200. Where's Wander Franco, says David. Wander has not appeared in the big leagues yet. So the way that Topps works is they have this arbitrary calendar with cutoff dates. We saw it happen in 2019 with Yordan Alvarez appear. I think his first game was like June 17th or something like that. And it was just like maybe a day or two after the cutoff. And he couldn't get into Topps Update because of that. They held him back. Typically, players that break camp with the big leagues that are on a roster and they're rookies, if they break camp, they'll be in Series 2. And players that appear between maybe 3rd week in April and 2nd week of June get into Update. And then if they're after that, they hold them back for the following year. I saw that that schedule one time. I think it's been agreed upon by the Players Association and Topps. But if Wander doesn't get up into the big leagues soon, he's not even going to be an Update. You'll see Kellnick an Update. You'll see Andrew Vaughn an Update. You'll see Yermin Mercedes an Update. There's Will Myers. I don't know if he just hit a long foul ball or what. Kind of a cool picture right there. Trey Mancini. I got a Cody Bellinger right there. That's a home run challenge card. Post-game interview cards with a very generous super chat. Said, big fan, Jabs family. This past year, I did a box break in my 3rd grade class of Series 1. Each kid had a team. I've been buying and selling for 25 plus years, but new to YouTube, hoping to get to 100 subscribers soon. Post-game interview cards. That's really cool. What a cool idea. I never even thought of that. I try to incorporate cards in my classroom when I can, but usually they're as a prize. I don't know, if they win a review game, they could get some bonus points. They could choose a pack of baseball cards, and the packets of baseball cards were chosen. A lot of times it's girls just picking up the pack of cards to give to their dads or whatever. But that would be pretty awesome to get everybody involved. Imagine doing like a Saturday showdown with your classroom. And like, I feel like it'd be best used for like a math classroom where you can have them figure out the odds and stuff like that. Boofus says Jabs is the best baseball card YouTuber. He needs 15 more subscribers. So Boofus, thank you very much. I hope you guys will help him out. Thanks very much for supporting my channel. Now, I've been a teacher. I've just wrapped up. I think it's my 18th year of teaching. I've taught high school the entire time. So I've had kids from 9th grade to 12th grade. I've never once had any kid that has been an actual like real baseball card collector. So I don't know. A lot of the kids, at least in my area, aren't into cards, unfortunately. That could be a way to get kids into it. Usually they'll open up a pack and then they'll see like, maybe they'll get a pack. I remember one time, by the way, this was years ago. This was probably like 10 years ago. I gave away a pack of like 91 Upper Deck, and the kid pulled a Michael Jordan short print, which back then wasn't worth that much. You might remember the Michael Jordan short print of 91 Upper Deck. He's in his White Sox uniform. I think he's in the batting cage. I think he looked it up, and he saw like a PSA 10 on eBay, and he wanted a PSA 10 price. And I was like, I'll give you, if you want, I'll give you another pack for that if you don't want it. It's only worth a couple bucks. And he's like, nope, you got to give me like, I don't know, 30 bucks or 40 bucks. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm your teacher. I'll give you another pack or two if you'd like it. And so he ripped it up. And now that card's worth a bunch of money. The Michael Jordan card is driving the prices of 1991 Upper Deck to new heights. I don't know how much those boxes are at anymore. I kind of stopped looking at them. But I feel like those boxes of 91 Upper Deck they're like at least $70. I think some of them might be even more than that. I think the last time I got lucky and found some Upper Deck in Triple Play Vintage months ago for $12 a box, which now they're nowhere near that. Kind of crazy because you used to be able to get those cards for $5 a box. I don't know, like a few years ago. Anyway, next up, David in spot number 7. Let's do your hanger box first to see what we can find for you in here. Warcraft says, I used to trade cards with my high school principal. He told me to call him Vince when trading. I called him Vince in school once, and I was quickly told not to call him that while I was in school. That's a kind of a cool principle right there, huh? Trading cards with your principal. Cal, you could send me an email directly. I'll try to get back to you. I do have lots of emails that I need to get to first, but thanks, man. The Howl says, are there any spots left for tonight? No, we're all sold out for tonight. I only had a finite number of these. 11 total blasters and hangers up for grabs tonight. But I've got tons and tons of hobby boxes and jumbo box available to you guys on Patreon if you'd like to participate. There's Tommy Pham. Hopefully he's doing okay after taking that Ha-Sung Kim head off the head. Got beat up there, and if you didn't see that, Fuzzy's got a video about that too. He covers that. Anything that happens in baseball, Fuzzy's got for you. The little skirmish in the dugout where Tommy Pham was not too happy. Tommy Pham, known for his temper, at least from what I've seen, even in batting practice, he would get hot at teammates and fans alike. Ike says, 91 Upper Deck, Michael Jordan Gem Mint is my current grail card. Going to see if I can trade a painting for it at the National. Yeah, that would be nice to find that for sure. It's really getting tougher and tougher to track down cards in PSA 10 with the whole card boom. There's a nice Jacob Degrom and his 061 earned run average. Nice refractor. 65 refractor. We've got a Willie Mays card as well. Got a rainbow card of Jose Martinez. Those for 1 in every 10 packs or so. Dylan Carlson rookie card again from 65. Love the 65 set. Really cool. Scratch King says, the Target online drops have been solid. Yeah, Target is, if you're having trouble finding cards and you get sick and tired of going like place to place, Walmart to Walmart, town to town looking for cards, you don't know when or where to go to find them at, you're not having any luck, join us on Friday morning around 6 a.m. We're going to cover the Target drop. We'll give you the links where you can go get the cards as soon as they drop, and you can get some, hopefully some Series 2. Anthony B says, I sold my 400th Triple Crown Mystery Pack since you reviewed my very first pack on March 16th. I cannot thank you enough. I have 2 thank you mystery packs, including the $200 Series 8 packs on the way from Anthony. Awesome stuff there, man. Congratulations on all the success. You don't sell 400 packs without a lot of happy customers, because a lot of the people that buy your stuff are looking at previous customers' feedback. I know whenever I'm looking for like a new mystery pack to do, like a large scale break of on eBay, I'm always looking at feedback and seeing if they've sold a lot, and if they have sold a lot, like how people are, saying that they enjoyed them on the feedback page. So that means your mystery packs are doing well, and you're doing a good job making them and giving people their value back. So 400 sales, and it was my pleasure to review that for you and drive some support your way. And thank you very much for sending those thank you mystery packs in the $200 one. That'll be a fun rip, and just check that one out. So thank you very much, Anthony, for the support. And XX Pub Gaming says, give me your top 3 players this year so far in order. Oh, that's a tough question. Heather's going to bed. Heather says, good night, Eric. Okay, Heather, I guess I can't text you after the break, so we'll say good night now. Hope you have a sleep very well. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. See what we've got in here. My top 3 players. Well, you guys know that I like my young stars. So right now, I'm just going to try to throw some out there. Maybe not give them an order, but I'm going to think. I've got Vladdy Jr. as the definite top 3. Left Behind Time says, here's some snack money. Thanks for the daily uploads. Left Behind Times, thank you very much for the snack money. Definitely put that to use. Just had a snack today at the ball game. Ate some combos. So my next bag of combos will be on you, man. Thank you so much for the support. But yeah, I've got Vladdy, I've got Tatis, and I think I might have to say Acuna are my top 3 right now. Lisa says, it's your daily friendly reminder. My address has changed. Okay, I will just keep reminding me, and once I ship your 51, that's the first thing that's going to come into mind. Haven't been on stamps for the past few days and not been able to ship stuff out. Busy weekends around here with the kiddos and everything. There's a Luis Robert. So my top 3, I'm probably going to go with, right now, I've got Acuna at 3 for me, like favorite players right now. I'm going to put Acuna at 3. And then for number 1, oh, that's tough. It's almost like a tie between Vladdy and Tatis. I guess I'll go Vladdy 1 and Tatis 2 right now. I've been a big Vladdy fan. Everyone was crapping all over Vladdy all offseason and even the year before. But I told you guys, if you've been a long-time viewer, you know that I never gave up on him. And Wolfpack says there's literally no point of watching SportsCenter when there's Fuzzy out. Like, why, at this point, why are you paying like $135 a month for cable or whatever it is when you can just watch all the highlights on YouTube for free? If you're looking to save a little bit of money and you're like, wait a minute, I'm paying how much for cable? Me personally, I haven't had cable in years. The only reason I had it was to watch the Pirates games, but now I just, I don't watch them live anymore. I just don't have really time to. There's a nice Jazz Chisholm, but at the end of the night, I'll go and I'll watch maybe some like condensed game highlights, look at the box scores, and then all the big news you just catch on Fuzzy's channel the next day. Let's see what we've got in David's next pack. Wouldn't that be cool? ESPN says give Fuzzy his own primetime show. There's a Steven Strasburg out of 2021. Nice one right there. Don't find those gold cards too often. More in Series 2 than Series 1 for sure. Nice Alec Bohm. 65 star. We've got a Cole Hamels. Titus says, how do you like Topps Finest? I love Topps Finest. I could open Topps Finest all day. I felt like Topps Finest was a very, very impressive set. And it seems like Topps just has a love affair with Ramon Laureano robbing home runs. I would say at least 50% of all Topps Ramon Laureano cards is him robbing a home run. Think about it. Tell me I'm wrong, because I don't think you can. There's a Luis Ariz, nice icy green parallel out of 499. There's Chris Bryant refractor, 65, Kershaw. And that'll do it for that pack. We've got 2 more packs left for you, David. Got a Corey Seager and Gary Sanchez right there. There's Ender Inciarte. Let's check the rest of these out. Victor Robles, nice Walmart blue, 0-60. That's talking about, I think this is commemorating the 60-game season. Trey Turner leading league in hits last year, maybe, in 60 games. Jay Feist says, are there any Series 2 blasters for Patreon customers? That's actually what these were for. These are Patreon members that were able to buy into this break. Now, this one sold out rather quickly. In fact, there's so much demand for this Series 2 product that this break sold out in less than a minute. I only had 11 spots, though, but there's plenty more on the way. Like I said, I have 20 cases coming of Hobby and Jumbo. Now, those aren't blaster boxes. Those are obviously more expensive because of the hits in there and way more cards and so on and so forth. But for everybody on the $51 tier and up, starting this month with the $51 tier, you're all going to get a blaster box of Series 2 in your monthly Patreon package. So if you'd like to upgrade to that, to get that blaster box, you can do so right now. Those blaster boxes are selling right now for $50 a piece on eBay. And you'll get the blaster box plus 4 additional packs in a crush-proof box sent to you probably right around whenever I get them. I'm going to start making them up. For those folks on Series 2, you got Bowman coming this month along with another blaster, so you'll get your Series 2 next month. And James says, I just saw the printing plate you pulled me. Thanks, you're welcome. A little bit late to the party, but not too late. Yeah, I was surprised that we had a 1 of 1 out of a retail product. Pretty cool stuff right there. So we had a 1 of 1, a Derrick Jeter hit as well tonight. Nice Relic, game-used Relic Derrick Jeter jersey card. And we've only opened 7 blasters. I don't mean to be a slow poke. Usually 7 blasters, I'd be ripped through those in like, I don't know, like 30 minutes or less. But since it's Series 2, we're taking our good old time and enjoying the cards. It's kind of like our sneak peek. Now, once we get to the expensive stuff where it's all about the autographs, we'll just be going right through the base cards pretty quickly. I'll still take out all the Brian Hayes and Kirilloffs for you and get those all sleeved up as we go into Riley's spot right now. David says the 91 Upper Deck Michael Jordan SP, that's short print PSA 10, is as high as $4,200 right now. $4,200 is the high. Now, I don't know what that actually goes for. I don't know if that's a list price, but you got to look at recently sold and see what that's going for. And Weekend Rip says, I know they have Lindor on the Mets in Topps Finest. Yeah, he is in a Mets uniform in Finest. They've got some of the players updated. They got Jackie Bradley Jr. in his Brewers uniform, which I guess I mistakenly said Padres today. I literally did not mean to say. I don't know why I said that. In no world did I ever think he was on the Padres. But sometimes when I'm just blabbering along, I misspeak because I'm thinking of another player and the wires get crossed in my brain. As we look at Riley's cards right now, flip them around for you. The good stuff's in the middle. Look at Tyler Glass. Now, this guy's an absolute beast. He's up there in the top 5 for strikeouts, up there with Garrett Cole and Bieber. Just an absolute monster, and the Pirates gave him away for nothing. Love Tyler Glass now. He's gonna win some Cy Youngs in his career, guaranteed. Let's see what we've got here. We've got a gold card and a home run card of Fernando Tatis. Nice one right there. Guess when he hits a dinger and win a limited edition card. Jed Jerko, gold card, kind of cool. Jed Jerko in his Brewers uniform. Also got a Cronenworth right there. Radio says, have you found a Brian Hayes rookie? That's what was missing in the preview. Yeah, Radio, we found the Brian Hayes a few times. We've actually found him a couple times in the 65 set. Also found him in the 86 set as well. Lots of Brian Hayes tonight. There's Jake Cronenworth. I figured that would happen. Got a Dylan Carlson right there, rookie card, which we'll sleeve him up for you. Adam Wainwright and Brandon Belt. Brian Hayes is the #1 guy from this set. Kirilloff right behind him. See what else we've got in this. Maybe we'll find one right here for you. Cubby Pool says, was hoping to get a shout out for my 1-year anniversary on YouTube on Wednesday. Cubby Pools with the 1-year anniversary. That's pretty cool right there. Congratulations. If you didn't know anything about Cubby Pools, you might want to maybe stop by his channel, subscribe to him, and maybe just drop him a happy anniversary line. Congratulations on making it 1 year on YouTube. I'll tell you what, it's not easy. A lot of people give up after in less than a year because it's tough to keep making daily content. It is a grind. So congratulations on a year, and here's to another one, and on and on. Paul says, James, I've got your attention now, James. Can I please PayPal you $75 for that printing plate and Javs can put it in my next box. Food for thought. If that's the case, I do have a pile for Paul Garchinski. I think it. What did you have for me, Paul? Was it the Trevor Lawrence boxes? I know I have a little stack of cards for you on the P shelf. If James gives me the go-ahead, I just have to hear from him. I will just take that printing plate and throw it on there. $75 is the offer for the printing plate, the one of one right now. You gotta let me know, James. It has to come from your official PayPal email address, because sometimes people try to be like, oh, I'll just go make an account. James Skies 123456 at Gmail and say, hey, it's okay for you to send this card to so-and-so. So I always make sure it comes from the verified PayPal email address that you paid me from. Yeah, we pulled a one-of-one printing plate, Peter, in the first blaster of the night. Really surprising right there. Hey, Ke'Bryan Hayes, rookie card. The number 1 card right there. Let's see what else we have. There's Corey Dickerson, Jazz Chisholm, rookie as well. We've got upside down George Brett. George Brett, I don't know if that's purple or dark blue. I'm not sure what the color is on that one. Still kind of cool. Timmy Tea Time's in the house. Hey, man, how's it going? Good to see you tonight. Must says, is Kellnick is in this? No, Jared Kellnick is not in Series 2. He didn't make it up in the big leagues in time to be in Series 2. He will be in Update, no doubt. We got a nice Johan Oviedo rookie card, icy green. That's going to be numbered out of 499. 4 out of 499. Wolfpack wants to know if Akil Baddoo is in here. Unfortunately not. Baddoo is going to be held back until Update as well. So your Update list of rookies is growing and growing. Guys to look into. I think Update's going to be a pretty in-demand set as usual. Last year it wasn't so much in demand though. Last year's set was actually pretty bad. 2008 Topps, Xander Bogaerts. Nice one right there. It's not a real autograph. Don't get confused like I did with the 54. If you missed it earlier, I missed the Casey Mize autograph because I'll do it one more time. This is a 54 Topps card. I've got a whole bunch of these. This is what I pulled out of the box. I just thought it was a 70 years of Topps. I saw this and this, and I was like, oh, that's a nice Casey Mize. Yeah, that's cool. But if you look closer, it says Topps Certified Auto. It's a very sneaky autograph right there. And that black ink, it literally looks like it's printed on there, just like it's supposed to be. So that's why I missed that one. But again, thank you to the few people that said, hey, I think that's actually a Casey Mize autograph, which is pretty awesome. Chris G says, what DMB shows are you hitting up this year? We're going to tour opener, second night of SPAC, Saratoga Performing Arts Center. I've actually never been there, and they usually put on one like their better shows of the year at SPAC. I hope to go see them at Burgettstown, which is like the Pittsburgh Amphitheater. It's outside of Pittsburgh. And right now, that's it. That's all I have tickets for. But I'd also like to go see them in a few more. Of course, usually I see Dave Matthews Band maybe like 4 times a year on average. In some years I was seeing him like 8 to 10 times. I've seen Dave Matthews Band in the 70s. I don't remember the exact total. I was tracking it. I think I had a page on like antsmarching.org where I would put in my concerts to track them. Nice Roberto Clemente, blue background, not numbered or anything, but it's a nice looking Clemente. It's about as nice as it gets for those manufactured cards. Mize is the ace now. Yeah, Casey Mize having a great season for sure. Beef says, hey, just got here. What's the best hit so far? We had the Casey Mize autograph out of the preview video. And in this break so far, we had a Derek Jeter game-used relic. And we also had a one-of-one printing plate, believe it or not, which was pretty crazy. There's Dylan Carlson. Eddie Rosario. Picture time. I think I see Christian Pache on there with Markakis and Acuna Jr. Pretty interesting. Wolfpack says, is Keston here DFA? Nope, I don't think so. Keston here was sent down to the minor leagues, and he absolutely raked. Then he came back, and he's still in his slump in the big leagues, hitting like 130 right now. It's not working out for him, but I think Keston here will be back. Maybe a change of scenery would be nice for him. I don't know if any team would be willing to take him on for maybe like a mid-level prospect. I wish the Pirates would do it. Would be pretty nice. Maybe find some room for him at first base. Of course, the Pirates have Colin Moran there. Who's he's okay. Will Craig not really the answer there either. But I think Keston here, he's not done. He's just in a slump right now. If you look at his minor league stats, he's always like a 300 hitter. Had a really nice rookie season. Terrible 2020 season, and even worse 2021 season. He's down there around Chris Davis territory and for batting average. Of course, Chris Royals hit 115 last year. That's the Chris Davis line, I guess. I hope that Chris Davis can get back. I feel bad for the guy because imagine how bad he feels. He's got a $160-some million contract and can't hit worth a lick. I mean, heck, probably like you or I could go out there and hit 115. Just guessing fastball every time. All right, next up we've got Michael at spot number 9 of the night. Let's go ahead and start off with your blaster box and see what we can find. JR says, look out for the Topps Finest high number card. Too many people are missing those. Yeah, they're flipped upside down. There's no reason why anyone has an excuse to miss those extended stat high number cards, numbered 101 to 125. Yeah, you got to sleeve those up for sure. All right, Michael, good luck to you in spot number 9. Going to get this ripped open and see what we can find. Monte says that here was sent down again today. Man, that's got to be a confidence killer for that guy. But, I mean, he probably had zero confidence to begin with. There's a Cronenworth rookie card, one of my top 3. Emily says Fish is going to be at Hershey Park Stadium for 2 nights. I've actually never seen Fish, but I did catch a drumstick from the Dave Matthews Band drummer Carter Beauford at Hershey Park Stadium. That used to be part of my stops whenever I'd see them around. I'd always see them in Burgettstown and Hershey Park and Cuyahoga Falls. I think the date was it was in, what was the actual date there? 2010, I think. Was it July 2010? Can't remember off the top of my head now. I used to have every date memorized for that stuff. There's Jazz Chisholm. Let's flip this around and see what we can find. Garrett Crochet. There's Adam Duvall out of 299. That's going to be an icy orange parallel. Nice looking card right there. Randall Grichuk out of 2021. I did see that Kellnick was sent down. There's Kirilloff. Nice one right there. Any autographs pulled yet? We did pull Casey Mize autograph out of the preview video, which I missed because it just looks like every other 54 card. They even used black ink, so it literally looked like a regular card. So imagine going to a card show and finding that Casey Mize for like $1 because somebody thinks it's just a dumb insert card when it's really worth a whole lot more than that 'cause it's an actual autograph. All right, so that'll do it for the hanger box. Let's go into your blaster. Let's see what we can find in this bad boy. Tyler says, do you remember when Pirates fans were chanting Cueto at the wild card game? Yeah, I do remember. Hector says, I've got some DMB Warehouse fan club merch I could send you. I saw them several times years ago. Yeah, definitely, man. I love I love the merch from the Warehouse. I've been a Warehouse member since 2002, so I didn't get in 98. Was it 2002? I think I got in 2002, so I've been a member for a long time as well. But yeah, man, thank you very much. I love that kind of stuff. Here comes our hit. It's going to be a Roger Clemens. Christian Pache, 65. He needs to turn his season around. So that one's out of the way. That's your hit in your blaster box. We've got Daniel Norris leading things off our next pack. There's Grichuk, just pulled his gold card. TP says DMB merch for a flat rate of comments. That reminds me, I've got to put together the Saturday Showdown like consolation prize here within a flat rate box. No commons this week. I did that last week. It's going to be bobblehead and shirts. Nice Tim Lincecum 2000. No, that's 99 design, isn't it? Where's the 2000? Nice card right there. I always get those ones confused. It's not 2000. 2000 had the gray border. I want to say that's 99. Tell me if I'm wrong. I wasn't collecting then. I stopped collecting right like a year or two before that. I think that's the 99 Topps design. Nothing else really going on in that pack. Mongo says that said 99 on the back. Did it? Where did it say that? I don't see it anywhere. Why am I not seeing it? I'm pretty sure it's 99. There's a Cronenworth right there. Is Nick Matana in the set? I don't think he's in here. I don't think we've pulled any of his, so he'll be an update. Lexicon was definitely a beast for sure. Tyler Stevenson refractor card right there in the 65 set. Julio says, out of Series 1, 2, an update, which do you think has the best rookie checklist? Well, just looking off the top of my head, at the beginning of the season, if I saw these two checklists, I would have said Series 1, but Series 1 rookies are all underperforming for the most part. A lot of those guys are very disappointing, except for maybe like Casey Mize has been really good. Dylan Carlson's been pretty good, but beyond that, I mean, Mountcastle's coming along now. Like Christian Pachet's been pretty crappy. Bobby Dalbec was a big disappointment. Who else am I forgetting? Joey Bart was been in the minor leagues. So right now, I think Series 2 is probably slightly ahead because I maybe just because I'm biased because of Key Brian Hayes. And Nick Madrigal's doing good. He was in Series 1. Jazz Chisholm's been great. Alec Boehm has been awful. So they've all disappointed. Out of 2021, Steve Cishek, gold card right there. Probably update will end up being the best when it's all said and done. But I guess we're not really going to know until a few years go by, and we'll see what becomes of these rookies. Some of those guys, like Boehm, could be just being like a sophomore slump because he was pretty good in 2020. There's Jazz Chisholm, one of the top rookies in this set. We've got an icy red coming up here. It's going to be a Scott Canery, who just got outrighted off the 40-man roster. So Canery not going to be around too much longer. I don't know. We'll see if he can reinvent himself. Next pack up, we've got Yu Darvish, Donovan Solano. Garrett Crochet rookie card is a nice one. He's in my top 10. I mentioned that earlier. We've got a Miguel Yajure, who, you know, I'm a Pirates fan. I don't know much about this guy. He threw 7 innings pitched last year. Might be one of those guys that just gets a card and kind of disappears off the face of the earth. There's Randy Rosarina, 65. Ryan Weathers, pretty good prospect, pretty good rookie right there. Son of David Weathers. Do you see the resemblance? Nice one right there. I think I don't know if I have proof of this or not. I know for a fact that this guy right here, Ryan Weathers, threw me a ball when he was like 8 years old at PNC Park. He's out there with his dad, Ryan Weathers, when his dad, David Weathers, was with the Reds. And he might have been like 8 years old. He threw me a ball. And now here he is in the big leagues, so all these years later. Just pretty awesome. Let's see what we can find in this last pack for Michael. Then we'll get into Steve's. We got a rainbow parallel coming up of J.P. Crawford. There's Bryce Harper. I actually pulled an autograph out of Bryce Harper, of Bryce Harper in Topps Finest. That's really rare. I can't even remember the last time we pulled a Bryce Harper autograph, but we found one in Topps Finest, along with a lot of other great autos. I thought Topps Finest was surprisingly good. Like, yeah, it's $250 a box, which kind of sucks. But the autos, for the most part, were pretty impressive. And all right, let's see if we can find something impressive now for Steve. Todd says, can you give my son Austin a shout out? Definitely. Shout out to you, Austin. Hope you're enjoying this early sneak peek of Series 2. Get a nice idea of what to expect in this brand new release. And hopefully you'll be able to find these on the shelves this Friday or this weekend, whenever your Walmart stocks. Some Walmarts mistakenly put these out. So you can find these on eBay right now. You could always do the old jabs trick and buy them off eBay, but you're going to have to pay a little bit extra for that, unfortunately. Let's see what we can find for Steve right now. We'll start off with your hanger. TP says, for my second job, I work as an usher in Madison Square Garden. I've got to see hundreds of concerts and got paid to do it. That's pretty awesome. Tony Pierce says, is Albert Alzolay for real? He's been doing good for the Cubs. Pretty impressive. Very, very nice stuff from Albert Alzolay. He might be for real. We'll see if he can keep it up. Hey, there's Keston here, who you guys said just got sent back down to the minors. I was a big Keston Hira fan. I was rooting hard for him, but I think I'm officially off the bandwagon right now. I haven't totally given up, but I'm not going to be buying up Keston Hira card. There might be a great time to do so, though. There's a Key Brian Hayes rookie card once again, the best one. James says, Jabs, incredible job as always. You're the best in the business. I say it every time. You always see these and read it. Have a great night, Eric. Jabs, keep up the great job. You're the best in breaking. James, thanks for the very kind words there. I really appreciate that. I'm glad I was able to bring this sneak peek of Series 2 to you guys tonight. I honestly didn't think I was going to find these until maybe Friday at the earliest. There's a Sandy Alcantara, nice orange icy card right there. And we also have a rainbow foil Andrew McCutchen. So there's Kutch right there. Anytime I see him in his Phillies uniform, I always think of that iconic short print card with his shirt all opened up, which everybody said was the swaggiest card of all time. TJ Antone is in this set. We've pulled him a couple times. Wes says, is Yermin Mercedes in this set? He is not. You're going to have to wait for him in update in October. There's Key Bryant Hayes 65 card. I hope they do this again for update, by the way. So they did 52, then they did 65. So they went up 13 years. Maybe we'll have 78 tops coming up in update. I don't know why they just randomly picked 65, if there's a reason behind that or not. There's Trevor Story making a nice turn of a double play there. By the way, I'll tell you a little bit about my day yesterday. Actually, Heather and I were in a softball tournament yesterday. It was to support the travel team that Heather's son is on. And it was like a whole tournament. It was the parents and coaches of each team in this organization, and we were representing like the 10U team. And guess who played shortstop the entire tournament? This guy. I made one error the entire time. I had some nice plays. I was pretty happy with my range. My error was I ranged far to my right to get a ball that went under the third baseman's glove, and I tried to throw off balance to second base to nab this lady who was trying to kind of lollygagging into second base, and I threw off balance and ended up throwing the ball into right field. But we actually ended up getting out on a play because the batter that hit the ball ended up trying to go to second, and we got him out at second base. So I guess it kind of worked out, but I would charge myself with an error. At the dish, I went 2 for 4, but I was on base every time. I reached twice on an error. These were like 45-minute games, so we didn't play that much. You know, most of us were like 35 to 45 years old. But I reached twice in the first game, went 0 for 2, twice on errors. I hit 2 grounders at the shortstop. I guess I hit him hard enough that it ate up the shortstop, and scored 2 runs. We won in the first game 13-0. And then in the second game, there's supposed to be a third game, but the other team just left. They didn't want to stick around to play anymore. So in the other game, I went 2 for 2. I had a single, which embarrassingly went about 2 feet in front of the plate. I swung like trying to hit a dinger, and the ball like landed on home plate and rolled like slowly 2 feet in front of home plate. So I busted it down to first and beat that one out. And then I had a nice clean line drive single into like right center field for my second at bat. So man, I love fielding though. It's so fun. Being 6'4.5", 250 pounds. I think that's the first time I ever played shortstop in any game, at any time, any organized game in my life. Before that, I was always a third baseman or a first baseman, but I felt like I did a pretty good job in the field. And hitting wise, I was not that great. Would have loved to hit a dinger or something like that, but it was really fun. And I was definitely sore today. There's a nice Key Bryant Hayes. Felt in my hamstrings and everything today. Actually, Heather offered me like an ibuprofen this morning, and I took it. I was like, if it helps me feel a little bit better. There's a Christian Yelich DH debut card. Man, softball's fun. Like, why am I not on a softball team? It was slow pitch softball. It was fun. I need to get on, like, find like a church league or something like that and play, because that was probably the most fun I've had playing since I was like a kid. Tanner Roark. There's a 86 style card right there. Mookie Betts, Garrett Cole. Trevor Bauer in his Dodgers uni. Raphael says, what's been the best pull of the night so far? Probably either the 1-of-1 printing plate that we had, or the Derrick Jeter game used relic. Here, speaking of relics, here's the relic pack. Brady says, you have to start that wiffle ball game. Yeah, that would be pretty fun for sure. I do want to do that at some point. I have an Eddie Rosario. I also have a Mike Piazza card right there. There's Chris Bryant. 65 style card. Certain Apostle once again, and Matt Foster. Eric says, I pulled my kids out of school a couple weeks ago and took them to their first Brewer game. They beat the Padres in 10 innings. That's pretty awesome. I can't believe it's like June 7th and I have not yet been to a Pirates game in person. I haven't been to a Pirates game since May 19th. Or is it May 21st, 2019? It's been like over 2 years since I've been back to PNC Park, which really was literally my second home there for like 10 years. I went to every single game. Nice 69 Ricky Henderson card right there. That's a cool card right there. Ryan Mountcastle. Good old Mountie. Deep pieces of the Yankees could use you in center field. I don't think I have any range. TJ Antone. I wish I could show you my glove too. Like, it would be funny to show you my glove. It's like there's like a huge tear going up the leather. Like, I think there's a tear going up to like my knuckle. I don't know how the glove's even still like held together. It was my childhood glove. I've had it since I was like 12. I think it's like a Ryan Sandberg model, and I still haven't used it all the time. I need to just pony up and buy like an A2000 or something like that and just break it in. My glove is, honestly, you could probably put it out at a flea market for $1 and nobody would buy it. It looks like it's in such bad shape, but I know that glove so well, and it still works. I've used it in over 1,000+ games of batting practice. That glove has caught a lot of baseballs. This is the last pack for Steve. We've got an 86 card. We've also got a Rafael Montero out of 300 advanced stats. That's a cool one right there. It just looks like a regular card, but on the back, if you take a look at it, those stats are all different. You see all those percentages? That's called the advanced stats set, and it's out of 300. Nice one right there. Baseball card says May 21st, 2019 is also the last time the Pirates won a game. Coincidence? That's pretty funny. Yeah, it seems that way sometimes. Pirates' worst record in the majors in 2020, which, you know, kind of sucks. But also, it means they have the #1 pick in the draft this year. Jeff says, you may need to do a small live break from PNC Park some night during a game. Hope everyone is having a great night. Love seeing all the new cards. Jeff, thanks very much, man. I got to give credit to Jeff. He's the one that kind of got me alerted to Top Series 2 being out there. Some Walmart's dropping them, so I went and looked on eBay and found somebody that had picked up all of the inventory at their Walmart in West Virginia and was selling them on eBay, a reseller, and I drove down to West Virginia and bought them. Bought everything he had, and you know, since I bought them in person, we worked out a deal that I didn't have to pay the eBay fees, so I got them for 10% less than he was selling them for, which is nice. All right, next up, we've got our last spot of the night. This will end up being about a 2-hour break. Hopefully you guys like this sneak peek of Top Series 2. We'll have a lot more Top Series 2 for you all weekend and into next week. Mike Mavlot is up right now. He's got our last 2 spots. Our last spot, last 2 boxes. We've got a hanger box we'll do first. Love the choice of Tatis on the cover. Very solid. Tony says, this was great. Do more deals in parking lots. I should show you the footage that Heather took. That's pretty funny of me making the deal for these cards. Faye says, hey, Eric, just want to say great job on the breaks. Commentary is A+, and just wanted to plug my eBay store. The Show, all one word, The Show 247. Thank you for the entertainment. Phase 164. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that. I hope that you will please check his channel out and give him some support. And also check out that eBay store. See what he's got going on over there. Maybe you'll see something that you want to pick up. And, I don't know, say, hey, saw you on Jabs. And maybe he'll even do a little deal for you. Thanks very much for the support. I really appreciate that. Scott says, do you think the Angels will make the playoffs this year? Well, I think they have a losing record right now, and they do not have enough pitching, I don't think, to get there. So I don't think so. Radio says, did you get these from the back of a van? It was, I don't know what it was. It was like a white Toyota. Or, no, white Chrysler is what it was. But not out of a van. It was actually from like a 18, 19, 20-year-old kid who just bought the entire Walmart selection and put them on eBay. And, yeah, Heather filmed it just in case I got robbed. Anytime you go meet somebody in a parking lot somewhere for anything that you're buying or selling, you should probably have somebody else with you. It should be in a public place where there's other cars around and stuff like that. And for extra protection, Heather videotaped the whole thing just in case, because you never know. There's a Walker Buehler right there out of 299. That's an orange icy. That's a nice one right there. And we've got a nice Alex Wood gold card out of 2021. Finding gold cards more often in this. Hey, there's Frankie Lindor in his Mets uniform. Somebody wanted to see him in his Mets uniform. Well, there you go right there. He's starting to come around a little bit. He's hitting like over 400 in his last 7 games. So that average is climbing up there into the 200s, low 200s now for Lindor. We'll see if he can get back there. Next, Solak. And let's see if we got anything else at the bottom of this. Do jumbos have a higher hit percentage than the hobby boxes? For hit percentage, if you're talking about hits, they do have 3 hits per box, 1 autograph and 1 relic, 1 manufactured relic. So yeah, you get more autos in there, but you pay more as well. So the jumbo boxes are usually around $240 to $250 a piece. We've got a Miguel Yajure one more time. Do we have any other big rookies in the rest of the stack before we break into our final blaster? We do not. Here it is. Final blaster of the night, guys. Thank you very much for being here and checking out this sneak peek of Series 2. Gonna have to wait about 5 more days till we see this again, but you will see it again here on the channel on Friday night. We'll also be doing some more early bird breaks, breaking some finest on Friday morning, and hopefully, I'm banking on it that Target releases Series 2. Brian Reynolds slips out of my hand on Friday morning, so we'll be live again, breaking some Topps Finest, some Panini Absolute this Friday morning as well. Mike Zanino. Hey, Key Brian Hayes, 65. Weekend Rip says, thanks for the Lindor pool. We need hits and subs. We appreciate everyone. Weekend Rips, thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate that. I hope that you will please check their channel out and give them some support. Thank you very much for supporting mine. Hope you're having a nice Monday as we protect. Who would have thought that we would have had Series 2 5 days early? It's pretty awesome. I wish Topps would reach out to me and allow me to buy like a hobby or a jumbo box directly from them, maybe like a week early, so that we could show them off for you. Sometimes it's a little bit nerve-wracking waiting around for my cases to show up on like a Friday afternoon, then sometimes they don't come till like 5 o'clock. There's a nice 1993 Trevor Story card. Like that one a lot. 70 years of Topps. Love this, the 1993 set. Out of all the cards I purchased as a kid, I probably purchased the most of a 93 Topps. There's Jonathan Scope. He's still around. Gerard Dyson's still around. Christopher said, I didn't expect Series 2 to come out early at all. Yeah, it's not Topps' fault. I guess it's Walmart's fault because they just let it out, let the cat out of the bag. And there's Jose Marmalejos is the last one. We've got about 4 packs left in this break to finish things up. We'll save the Relic pack for last. Brandon says, how do I like Series 2? I'm liking it, mostly because of Key Brian Hayes. Also like it when we see some new cards here. So I took my time going through that preview video. Took a lot of time to show you every single card, and I felt like I did a pretty good job going slow tonight for you guys as well. In our next Series 2 break, we'll be hunting all the rookies and relics, and we'll be going a lot faster through the base cards. I'll still pick out all the top rookie cards and sleeve those up, like the Key Brown, Hayes, and Kirilloff, and Cronenworth. But beyond that, we'll be going just a bit faster to make sure we can get to everybody. Zach McKinstry rookie card, 2 more packs. Jack, keep trying, Jack. Jack wants to know if I pay for the boombox. No, the boombox, I have a partnership with them, so they send me the boombox, and I give them all the publicity for it. So I don't pay for it, but I don't charge them either to be featured on my channel every month, which, you know, hopefully, and I from what I understand, has helped fuel a lot of sales for them. There's a Ricky Henderson. That's a nice one right there with Lou Brock, his 939th stolen base. There he is, hoisting the trophy. Is that at the old Coliseum before they added that whole big, huge monstrosity of a second deck? That's a nice card right there. I love that card. Short print Ricky Henderson. A great card right there. Mookie Betts. TJ Antone. Somebody was asking for that card earlier. There you go. And now let's wrap it up. Last pack of the night, everybody. Thank you very much for being here and checking out Series 2. Our early look. We'll see it again in 5 days when it actually hits the streets for real. Here it is, last pack. It looks like we have our hit. It's going to be Brooks Robinson. And we also get a 1981 style card of Tariq Skubal rookie card. That's a cool one right there. We'll get that one sleeved up. There's a Joey Bart 65. And the final card of the break it's going to be Luis Garcia rookie card. So that'll do it, everybody. The actual Series 2 release is June 11th, this Friday. Got pushed back because of Memorial Day. We'll have jumbos for you Friday. We have a double live stream Friday. We'll be live Friday morning once again, helping you get cards from Target. Hopefully getting some Series 2 baseball should be dropping on Target's website. So check us out starting at 6 a.m. Eastern time on Friday. Then we'll be back again live Friday evening, maybe around 8 p.m. Eastern time, breaking some Series 2 jumbos. So thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out and taking a sneak peek at Series 2. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and I will see you all